It's July, and I didn't want to let July pass without reading you one book about Christmas, because some people believe in celebrating Christmas in July. So I picked out a book called Rotten Ralph's Rotten Christmas. Here it is. I think you'll find it pretty funny. Rotten Ralph is Sarah's cat. By the way, it's about 100 degrees out today. Rotten Ralph loved to be rotten. When Sarah knitted Ralph a sweater, he unraveled all her work. "You shouldn't be so rotten," said Sarah. There it is. When Sarah practiced her Christmas carols, Rotten Ralph walked across the piano keys. "Sometimes you're very difficult to love, Ralph," said Sarah. Ralph just stuck out his tongue and went to bed. The next morning, when Rotten Ralph woke up, a very sweet cat was sitting on Sarah's lap. "This is Percy," said Sarah. "He's our new friend, and I want you to make him feel at home." Rotten Ralph tried to be nice. He showed Percy how to throw snowballs. "Good cats don't throw snowballs," said Sarah. "Now come inside and help Percy and me put up the Christmas decorations." When Percy hung up his Christmas stocking, Rotten Ralph cut a hole in it. "You better behave yourself," said Sarah. "Bad cats don't get Christmas presents." When Percy put together the train set, Rotten Ralph tied him across the tracks. "You're not being very helpful," said Sarah. When Percy went to hang the star on the Christmas tree, Rotten Ralph pulled the ladder from under his feet. "You are a bad cat," said Sarah to Ralph. "You should be more like Percy." "I'm not a goody-goody," Ralph said to himself. He ate the milk and cookies Percy had left out for Santa Claus. Percy was upset. "That's not a very nice thing to do," said Sarah. There he is, eating everything up. That night, Sarah decided to read Percy and Ralph a Christmas story. But when Rotten Ralph went to sit on Sarah's lap, Percy was already there. Instead of listening to the story, Ralph banged on his toy drum. "Stop that," said Sarah. "I've had enough of this," Rotten Ralph said. "Percy gets getting everything." He sneaked under the Christmas tree and put Ralph on all of Percy's gifts. Later, when Rotten Ralph went to bed, he found that Percy had already taken his place. "Sarah loves him more than she loves me," Ralph said to himself. On Christmas morning, Rotten Ralph ripped open all the presents, but he didn't like any of them. There was a big floppy bow, a cute pink teddy bear, and a pair of fuzzy slippers. "These gifts belong to Percy." "Oh, these gifts belong to Percy," said Sarah. Just then there was a knock at the door. Sarah smiled. "This must be Percy's owner coming to take him home," she said. "I thought he was going to stay forever," Rotten Ralph said to himself. After Percy left, there were no more presents left under the tree. Rotten Ralph felt rotten. Then Sarah said, "Now it's time for us to exchange gifts." She gave Ralph a new red bicycle. Rotten Ralph gave Sarah a picture of himself. Oh my goodness gracious. So funny. Then he jumped onto Sarah's lap. "You weren't jealous of that other cat, were you?" she asked. "Not me," Ralph said to himself. "Nobody can take my place." And that was the end of the book. I thought that was funny. I hope you liked it. So Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy your holiday this year. I love you. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.